Hello everyone, welcome to Ian's Bricks. So I'm outside this building here, which is called the King's Centre. It's a little bit odd looking, it's on an industrial estate, but it's in Oxford. And this is the tradesman's entrance that's literally just opened. My car is parked right next to it, so I'm going to start unpacking the car in a bit. Had a very early start this morning, about a 1 hour 40-minute drive, so it's not too bad. I'm absolutely shattered at the moment. I didn't sleep very well last night, so it's going to be a long day for me. Anyway, my car is ready to be unpacked and we can get into the building and take all my Lego out. Right, this is my table here in the corner. Fred from Ian's Bricks has very kindly let me borrow one of his trolleys today, so thank you, Fred. I'm really not feeling carrying these boxes today. So the entrance is one of these two middle doors here. Quite a big room. I'm actually quite impressed with how the venue looks. It's there he is, there's Fred with his other trolley. He does have a trolley himself. Yeah, this is going to be my table here, right in the corner, sort of like some little stairs up there. I'll take some shots from there a little bit later on. But yeah, let's get the rest of the stuff out and I'll show you all the boxes that I've got today. Right, this is it for today. I've not bought a great deal of stuff today, if I'm honest. I had a bit of a busy week, so I kind of ran out of time to get more stuff from the attic, but reasonable amount of stuff. So I'm going to clear all the stuff from these tables here, but get my tablecloths on and start taking the sets out of the boxes. I'm loving the view from the top of these stairs though. Look at this, you get a real good view of everything. I'll show you where my table is. There's my table down there. The entrance is just in that gap there, and then you can see we've got a few of the stalls already set up. Everybody else is scurrying away and getting all of their sets all out of their boxes. This is Fred from Ian's Bricks. He's right next to me here, so yeah, it's a nice big venue this. I'm very impressed with the venue. Tablecloths are on, stands are up. Just boxes to unbox now. I bought my big stand again today. Takes up quite a bit of room, but it's just quite a nice thing to have. I've got my smaller stand, which I always bring to these things. You can see how sort of pathetic it looks next to the bigger one. So yeah, so let's get unpacking. That's everything that I have today. I have to say, it does look a little bit sparse. I did know that I didn't bring an awful lot of stuff today, and the tables are actually quite big. The last show I was at, the tables are really, really narrow, so I'm going to have to spread this stuff out. Look, if I don't use that backing table, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, things are a little bit sparse on my table today, but it's fine. I've still got quite a bit of stuff to sell. I'll put some of the bigger sets at the back and all the smaller sets at the front. So let's get this all sorted. That is my display pretty much finished. I'm actually quite pleased with how it looks. I still slightly could have bought probably a few more sets. I do have this table at the back here, which does have quite a bit of space behind it. I know it's a little bit of a waste. I've got some of my duplicates down there as well, so they're hidden away. But I've just sort of stacked up everything as best I can. I haven't really got a lot of stuff to replace stuff with unless I sell some of my duplicates, but we've got hopefully a decent display. And what I've managed to do this time is put all my dimension sets out and lay them all down flat at the front, because normally I have those sort of stuck up at the back, so it's nice to keep those all in one area there, and then just some of my larger sets towards the top. So I'm quite pleased with how that is all looking. It's about 9:15. As you can see, it's looking a lot more organised now than it was earlier today. So yeah, people are pretty much doing the last finishing touches. Fred here is still beavering away. He's got 4 tables today, so he's got a lot on. So I'd give him a hand, but I'm really tired, but I'll probably will in a minute. Anyway, let me show you the rest of the hall. There's my table down there, looking fairly smart. And if I just sort of give you an overview of how everything looks. It's a really nice venue actually, and we National Brick Events are provided with some Wi-Fi as well, so we've got no problems with signal today. Here you can see my Lego table, and just across from there was a stall with some fantastic builds. I love how they've incorporated the Lego helmets and put bodies on them. This is there's a little Grogu child there. Moose's Brick Store, and there's their card there. I took a still of it just because it was a little bit blurry when I filmed it. But yeah, look how fantastic these are. I love the attention to detail. I think it's a really, really neat idea as well. I think Lego should really probably do some of these as well. They'd be quite expensive, but yeah, I just love how they've been done. You've even got an Ewok there as well, and you've got the Stormtrooper, the Scout Trooper, and Captain Rex as well. So all the different figures are there. I showed you from the back as well, because obviously these were pointing forwards. Some of them I think they're going to do like power packs and things on the back, but I just wanted to show you how the back of them looked as well. And this is what the entrance looked like. So I went back out the front, and people, as they came into the building, we came through this corridor. They had all the Simpsons stuff all laid out along here. You can see through the double doors there, through the glass where the rest of the show is. Some of the art was here as well. It was quite nice that they were able to separate this. It sort of meant that people could sort of have a look around this, and they weren't surrounded by traders and things. You had some of the Mario displays down here. And next to that you have the big line, which I'm assuming is Aslan from Lion Witch and the Wardrobe. Correct me if I'm wrong. They were still putting a lot of these displays together, so I did come back and have a look at some of it a little bit more later on, as you can see. And there's some of the other vehicles and some of the buildings that they had as well on the other side. And as you say, that leads into the Cotswold Hall, which is where the Lego show itself is today, where most of the traders are, and some of the other displayers as well. My table's over there on the right, and you can see it's quite a big hall. It was a very nice space, actually. This is a really impressive stall here. This is Tom's stall, and he does lots of hand-drawn pictures here of Lego sets and minifigures. He does them all himself. He's obviously a very, very talented artist, as you can see, just sort of zooming in there on the Formula 1 car to see how much attention to detail there is. Apparently those double ones there take him around about 25 hours to do, and then he makes prints of those, and that's what he sells. They look very, very good, and I was very, very impressed with how all of those pictures look of the Lego sets. And there's some links there which I took a photo of. This is Rob from the Lost Bricks. This is his stall. He's got a YouTube channel if you want to check that out. There's his little logo there. So Rob goes to a lot of the National Brick events, and he quite often does videos on them as well. And he's got a variety of stuff in there, from polybags to figures to sets. He even had some little trick or treat bags there, I noticed on the little right hand side there. That's quite nice, something very topical for the moment. Now we're in October, and he's got his sets all stacked high as well. And then next to Rob there was some more builds as well. There was some vehicles. I do like this sort of American style truck. I sort of went round to sort of show you what it looked like inside. It's a little bit dark in there, but you get the idea. Some of the other vehicles, and I do like that helicopter with the sort of camouflage pattern on there. And then there's the National Brick Event vehicles as well. Over here was an area of VR, apparently, virtual reality. I didn't see it working. They were just setting it all up, so I didn't unfortunately have a go of that. And then next to there, some of the other traders. There was the ABBA display as well. I saw this at a show recently. This is one of my favourite things. I do love ABBA. There's all the band there in Lego form. And again, someone there next to there selling minifigures. Just to give you a brief overview of the event hall. Another one of the larger sellers here had loads and loads of older city sets. Most of these are retired now, and just absolutely tons and tons of sets. So whatever you're looking for at some of these shows, there are definitely sets there, and lots of choice of different things. Again, quite a lot of Technic sets there we have. I can see the Quickie Mart on the right hand side. Scrolling along, yeah, just so much choice. Just come outside into the car park, and we've got people queuing, which is always a good sign. So I think this car park's pretty full, though it's not the biggest car park in the world. Anyway, we're at about 20 minutes till opening time, so hopefully all these people will be wanting to spend lots of money. There's a lot of traders in there today, so we've got a lot of competition, but still I hope it's a reasonable day today. back into the hall, and they had some areas where you could just build lots of different multicoloured vats of Lego, all sorts of pieces in there, so you could just go wild and build whatever you wanted. And they also had some Lego to buy as well, some loose, £4 for a small cup, £8 for a large cup. And of course what you can do, you don't have to just scoop like I did there, but you could sort through all the pieces that you might like and want and spend a little time doing that. I'm sure that would be useful. Plenty of vats to choose from as well. Here's another one of the larger sellers. I spotted these Scooby-Doo sets behind the counter. The mystery machine there is probably one of the more sought after sets, definitely. And they also had loads of Hobbit and Lords of the Rings sets, some of the older sets as well, which are no longer available. Again, a huge selection of retired sets here. And back into the main foyer. This was the yellow submarine that they had. They were working on it before, but it was all ready to go now with the screens behind, and you can basically sit in there, have your picture taken. Loads of people were doing that through the day, yeah, that's a really nice thing they have. This is Fred from Hillian's Bricks. This is his stall here. He was right next to me. I was very impressed by Fred's card and cash payment till. I mean, it's like a proper retail. He's got a little bar scanner there and everything. So, love the setup, Fred. It's fantastic, brilliant stuff. Okay, so it's only a couple of minutes until we open now. I'm next to a couple of ladies who've got a pinball machine, which the model is really, really good, but I think that tune might get on my nerves after about 10 minutes. So, oh dear. Never mind, it is what it is. So, yeah, doors open in a bit. Hopefully, oh, someone all dressed up. Goodness me, who's that? Wow, okay, so we have some of the cosplayers in today, so I'm sure we'll show you some of those as they come around later. So, yeah, wish me luck, and show starts soon.
You don't seem afraid.
I'm very
not surprised to see us.
I'm very afraid. You're far taller than I am. I'm very scared right now. That is very impressive.
Oops. Sorry. My bad.
Just been having another chat to the Transformer. Absolutely amazing costume. Look at him go. Fantastic stuff. I want to go in it really, but I don't know, I might break it. The show is underway. Actually, we're around about 11 o'clock, so we're an hour in. First hour was fairly quiet, a few people milling around, not too many sales, but it's starting to pick up a bit now. So it's not the busiest show in the world, certainly. It's quite a big hall, so people sort of manage to find their way around. But yeah, there's a reasonable amount of people in here. Plenty of atmosphere as well, which is really, really good. There's sort of a guy down here doing it. He's got like a microphone and stuff like that. So it is a really nice atmosphere in here so far. So yes, I'm hoping it sort of stays like this for the rest of the day. We'll have to wait and see. Just a quick update then. So it's after 1 o'clock now, so it's been reasonably busy with people around. You've got Mr. Motivator down there somewhere shouting away. People seem to be enjoying it though, which is really good. But yeah, there's been quite a lot of people in, quite a lot of people looking around, but sales-wise it's been quite slow today, which is a little bit disappointing, but hey-ho, it's one of those things. But there's a really nice atmosphere in here. Hello. And everyone seems to be enjoying themselves, which is the important thing. So yeah, we've got a few more hours here, so it's starting to get a little bit quiet now, so I think we're going to have a bit of time this afternoon. We'll be able to sort of have a chat to some of the other vendors, which is always nice. So around about 2:15 now. As you can see, I've still got quite a few things on my table. One slightly weird thing about today is the lack of cash. I literally had the very first payment of the day was £20 for a set, which was cash. Every other single transaction that I've done for the rest of the day has been on a card. I've never had so little cash at any one of these shows before, so very, very odd. So yeah, people of Oxford, why don't you have cash? Anyway, that's just one of those weird, quirky things that happens on days like these sometimes. I've just been handed my Oxford National Brick Event brick, and that can go onto my wall, which I brought with me again today with all my shows that I've done. And there is my updated display with my Oxford National Brick Event right at the bottom there, with all the other events I've done over the last couple of years. Well, most of them anyway. I've got some more that I don't have a brick for, but never mind. final look at the show then. We're about 5 minutes until the end of the show. As you can see, it's getting pretty quiet now. People are slowly, quietly starting to pack away. But yeah, it's been a very good show. I think the atmosphere in here has been very, very good. Sales wise, maybe not the best. As you can see from my table, I've still got quite a lot of stuff left. But certainly it's been a very nice show to take part in. So I'm going to start clearing some of my stuff away. I've got a lot of stuff to pack away today, so it'll probably take me a little bit longer than normal. Pack up started with urgency now, so I'm just starting to clear the two little tower tables away, and now it's a case of getting all these sets back into the boxes again. So big game of Tetris for me now. First 4 boxes are all stacked away, and look, thanks again Fred for this trolley, because this is saving me a lot of hassle today. This is all the sets I've got left actually, and these 3 boxes here are all empty, so they'll fit in there nice and easy. My stacking tables are down there as well, so I'm making good progress, and we're only at 20 past 4 at the moment, so nice and quick getaway today hopefully. So I came back and all my tables have been cleared away already, so all I've got left is my bag and my jacket, and yeah, everything else is in the car. So, I don't know why, but I'm absolutely shattered today. I think it's just lack of sleep last night. Anyway, look, everything's in my car, as you can see. It's all a bit packed up, but it's fine. It fitted in okay. And just got the journey home now. And I'm really looking forward to my bed tonight. I'm very, very tired. I say it's not been the busiest show. I did do a lot of sitting down today, but I think I needed that. But I think the atmosphere in the show is very, very good. So, well done for National Brick Events for hosting the show. I've got a couple of shows next week. It's my first sort of double show weekend. I've got the Fan TC Con, which is on the Isle of Wight, a Comic Con on the Isle of Wight near Newport on the Saturday, and I've got Haywards Heath National Brick Event on the Sunday, of course. Yeah, so yeah, that's going to be a back-to-back event, so keep an eye out for those videos. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to have a nice slow drive home. I'll probably stop along the way for something to eat and a bit of a rest. Until the next video, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you there. Bye for now.